You are watching a Feldenkrais awareness through movement lesson in high speed. The title of the lesson is Effect of the Language to Lifting Arm with the Palm on the Floor. By the way, if you'd like to do the lesson right now, or watch the gist, click the white circled eye icon at the upper right corner. Otherwise, let's watch the lesson. Lie on the back please. Let the arms and legs long. Feel how comfortable you are in this familiar position. If you are uncomfortable with legs long, you may stand legs. The palm of the right hand is on the floor and the back of the hand is toward the ceiling. Bend the right elbow at about 45 degrees. Now, slowly, lift the right hand a little bit and then put it down on the floor. Iterate this movement many times while observing yourself about the movement. How do you do that? Do you bend the wrist? Do you bend the elbow? Now, slowly lift the right forearm a little bit and then put it down on the floor. Try to keep yourself very comfortable as if you are doing nothing at all. How do you make this move? Do you bend the wrist? Do you bend the elbow? Is this move more or less the same as lifting the hand? Or are they entirely different movement? Rest a moment and feel the entire arm and the shoulder. The palm of the right hand is on the floor and the back of the hand is toward the ceiling. Bend the right elbow at about 45 degrees. Now, slowly lift the right upper arm a little bit and then put it down on the floor. It is the right upper arm that you are lifting now. How do you do this movement? What else is lifted from the floor along with the upper arm? Rest a moment and feel the entire arm and the shoulder. So far, we have lifted 3 parts of the right arm. But those movements could be more or less similar ones. You can do one single movement and say you are lifting the hand, the forearm, and the upper arm. It depends on your understanding of the language and the differentiation of the arm. You may know in some languages, leg and the foot are interchangeable. They are distinctly differentiated in the other languages. The arm and the hand can be used interchangeably as long as the use of them is the same. For example, if you use mostly hand and fingers, you may not be well aware of the forearm and the upper arm. Do you know Japanese sumo wrestler? If you are a sumo wrestler, you may very well aware of the use of the forearm and the hand. For them, hands and the fingers are for gripping. Forearms are for propagating big power from the torso to the opponent. Upper arms are used as powerfully rotate the arm and the elbow to throw the opponent down to the ground. Please note it is not that this way of doing the movement is wrong or right. They are just different and they have different use depending on the situation. The palm of the right hand is on the floor and the back of the hand is toward the ceiling. Bend the right elbow at about 45 degrees. Now, lift the right hand from the floor again without lifting the forearm a few times. Notice that this is quite easy if the wrist is within your awareness. Now, lift the forearm without lifting the hand. Again, this is quite easy if the elbow and the wrist are within your awareness. To put it differently, the more joints you are aware of, the more ways of movements are possible and probable to happen. Are you lifting the shoulder along with the forearm? Or the shoulder joint is articulated well enough to keep it rather still? Now, slowly lift the upper arm without lifting the rest of the arm from the floor, then and put it down many times. Try not to lift the hand, the forearm. The elbow stays on the floor while the shoulder is lifted. Do it many times until you feel the movement as comfortable. Leave it and rest with arms long. Feel the difference between the left and the right side of the back, or sides of the spine. You may continue to do this lesson on the other side. Or you may stand on the feet and just feel the difference between the sides. This concludes the lesson. Thank you.